Hi, JD here, and never let it be said that the principles of ready, fire, aim are not good. Do you agree with me, Gail?
Yes.
She's wondering
I'm trying. What is he going to?
What I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that, okay? Saturday, I decided to jump on Facebook Live. I haven't been on for a little while, and just mention a business stimulus that we're about to launch in the next few days, and it's all about fuel discounts. And it's all about you as a business owner. That's if you're a business owner. If you're not, keep on scrolling. Being able to attract lots and lots of new clients as we come, hopefully, out of this tough period by giving them fuel discounts. And Woolworths have been doing it with Coles since 1996, and they give 4 cents a litre. We've got a promotion that's going to allow you to give $1 a litre petrol discount. $1 per litre. Gail, what's the word when you hear that? $1 per litre petrol discount.
I think it's unbelievable, but it's not. It's incredible.
Okay, but I'm looking for a word that starts with W.
Wow.
Oh, God, you'd think after all this time she'd pick that up. Okay, so what this is a clever, if I do say so myself, promotion that I ran many years ago for the Greater Building Society. And it just catapulted their home loans like you wouldn't believe. Those of you who have hung around me realise that I've run the holiday promotion for the Greater with Seinfeld and all that sort of stuff. This thing just took it to a new level. What we basically said at the Greater Building Society was that if you swap your home loan from another bank, you got 10 cents a litre off your fuel every week for an entire year. Now, when you see that as a headline, that is an Elvis found headline, okay? 10 cents a litre every week for an entire year. But if you do the maths are that 10 cents a litre by 50 litres, because that's what we gave people, is $5. $5 multiplied by 52 weeks is a lousy $260 a year. And the Greater Building Society's call centre, the ladies answering the phone, had to ask me to stop the TV ads and the Facebook advertising because it went nuts. And the general manager of the Greater at the time, John Arnold, said, "You've got to be joking." He said, "How many petrol stations do we have to buy?" And I said, "None. All they do is go out." Have you got a receipt there, Gail? You were showing me before. They do this. I'll show you what they do. I'm going to turn the camera around. They go to places like this, which is, this is Caltex. They go to any petrol station in Australia they like. And Gail, have you got that receipt there you can show me? Anyway, any receipt, doesn't matter, she's too anal. Okay, so let's pretend that is a Caltex receipt. I've come here, I've got my petrol, and then I get that receipt, and all I do is simply go onto Messenger, show Messenger my receipt, and the money gets put straight into my account. It's that simple. Thank you very much, Nikki Buckley. Have you got anything to say?
No.
Okay. Point with your finger, do that whole thing. Yeah, okay, good. Right, so therefore it is that simple. Let me just turn this camera around. It's so sunny here, I can't see myself. It's that simple. And idiot me, we're launching this on Thursday or Friday this week, but idiot me on Saturday decided to do one of these. We got smashed, and the website guy's saying to me, "I haven't got the video up yet. I haven't got this, that, and the other." And I said, "Mate, if you think I'm a dickhead for going out early with this, guess what? I'm going to do another one." So I'm going to create a nightmare. Click the link above or below me here, and you can see exactly how this could work for you. And I'm going to ask my associate here.
What's he going to ask me?
What's the comment? Do you think this is probably my best ever client attraction idea, Gail?
Yes, it probably is, but you have got some great ones. This one is probably top of the pops.
Isn't that nice? After all these years of hearing me beat my own drum, she still says that I've got some good ideas. This is probably the best one that I have ever had. You, if you've been following me, have seen a whole bunch of things that I've been doing. This one here, because it's appealing to 21-year-olds and 91-year-olds, fuel together with holidays. Don't get me wrong, holidays obviously are up there with fuel. But with travel restrictions being what they are at the moment, then of course if you're a business owner and you're looking at a way to attract people to your business, then there's no question that fuel discounts are just a juggernaut. Can I suggest to you, just so you understand how this works, it's basically a 10% discount turned into a Happy Meal toy. So if you're selling something for every $50 that someone spends with you in the one transaction, they get you'll see it when you go to this webpage, they get a little certificate about the size of a $5 note, and it has a code on it. And basically they go to a web page, they enter that code, and everything else is looked after for them. Then you simply create a kitty, and we look after automatic payments straight into their PayPal account or to their bank account. And how it works out is for every $50, so just listen to me here, because this is I'm like a school guy. Just listen to me here. Oh, you will be kept in after school. There'll be no play lunch. All right. Basically, for every $50 they spend with you in any one transaction, then they get 10 cents a litre off their fuel. So therefore, if you think about that, if they spend $50, 10 cents off their fuel by 50 litres, they're capped out at 50 litres per claim. 50 litres multiplied by 10 cents is $5. $5 as a percentage of the $50 they've spent with you is 10%. If they spend $100 with you in the one transaction, then of course they get two 10-cent per litre certificates, let's say 20 cents. So 20 cents multiplied by the 50 litres they can claim is $10. $10 as a percentage of the $100 is 10%, and so on and so forth. If they spend $500 with you on something, then of course you give them 10 of our little certificates, and each one of those certificates is worth 10 cents a litre off their fuel. That's $1 per litre. So $1 per litre if they go to the petrol station. So therefore what happens is that they simply go to a petrol station like that. Okay, I'm a pretty good cameraman, Gail. I think if this whole marketing thing doesn't work out, I think I might become a Channel 7 cameraman. So therefore they go to a petrol station, they fill up, they just keep their receipt, which looks like that. They then will be uploading an image of that receipt to Facebook Messenger, because that's how the automatic payment system works. It's actually quite incredible how it works. All you do is create a kitty. You just create a kitty and put some money in it. We look after all of the redemption of these things for you. You don't have to, it's done.
All your data is collected.
I want to see if Gail's up to speed here. Gail, it's 3 words, because we know that business owners are busy. They don't have time to muck around with all of these promotional things. So we've created a done for you, done for you, okay? This is why I pay her the big bucks, because she plays that role. So say, for example, if someone spends $500 with you, then of course they get 10 of these little $5 note sort of certificates. I shouldn't say $5 note, that's going to confuse it, but it's a little certificate about the size of a $5 note. So they get 10 of those, and each one of them entitles them to 10 cents per litre off their fuel, up to 50 litres. So if they get 10 of those 10-cent vouchers, that means they've got $1 per litre off their fuel.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. And with fuel being about the price it is at the moment, that means that they'll never pay for fuel. Okay? If they spend $500 with you a fortnight, then they'll never pay for fuel again in their life. This is the hottest. I know that I'm showing off, and not very. I don't actually pat myself on the back very often.
God,
but could you just pat me?
Can you believe what I'm doing?
Okay.
I don't.
You do it. The things we do to put food on the table, eh? Okay. But all sarcasm and silliness aside, this is probably the greatest customer attraction promotion I have ever seen, up there with the holiday. Don't get me wrong, the free holiday promotion that we got as well is very, very good. At the moment what we're doing is changing the holiday promotion to be all Australian resorts, because we had Bali, Fiji, Phuket and all sorts of other places in, but because of travel restrictions until maybe later in the year, we're now replacing those with all sorts of other locations in Australia. But in the meantime, because that'll take us a week or so to get up, I'm launching this on Thursday. If you're interested in it, when you go to the web page that's above or below me here, you'll see the essence of the promotion, but our videos, which basically explain the videos, are all being edited at the moment, and the website will be probably more comprehensive, maybe 48 hours. Why have we done 48 hours? 2 days, that's why I had that up. Not like that to you.
I thought it was peace.
No, well, peace as well. I come from that era. Woodstock. Imagine trying to hold Woodstock they wouldn't be able to hold Woodstock at the moment. Nobody would be able to be anywhere near each other. Yeah. Okay, well listen, I'm out of here. If you are interested in this and you want to get ahead of the game, and by the way, can you imagine if you are selling something that might be a solar power system, for example, which is $5,000, then divide the number of 50s into that, which would be 100, okay? You're going to give someone 100 vouchers. Each one of those vouchers is worth 10 cents a litre. And of course, when they go and claim their fuel through Messenger, the system that we've set up, then essentially that $500 that's $5,000 that they've spent with you, they're going to have $500 worth of fuel discounts. In reality, now if you handed over a $500 voucher, wouldn't work. You know why it wouldn't work? Because it doesn't have any of the theatre. The way that I've designed this is that it's got Disney-style melodrama attached to it. Never, ever just say to someone, oh, look, come in and, spend $500 with me, and I'll give you 10% of that. That's $500 in fuel vouchers. It won't work. I'm telling you, it won't work. Whereas if you do it in this particular fashion, which is the way that